You know, a lot has been going on, as we can clearly see, whether it's in the world or in the faith. And let me tell you, Yah is speaking. And for those who have the ears to hear and the eyes to see, the spirit of discernment, and if Yah's dealing with you, he's going to speak to you, whether through prophecy, judgment, warning. It'll all come to pass. And let me tell you, I'll be getting into a couple of other things on a live regarding me personally and some revelations that I've received. Because I don't believe that anything is a coincidence. I think that things happen for a reason. But I was speaking to a brother about another matter, and it came up. And, asked the question. Under what circumstances would it take for me to flat out strike my son? Now, I have a son that's outside of the faith that I had prior to coming into the way. And I'm having sons afterwards. And fortunate for me, my daughters are going to be older than my sons. However, still, children grow up and sons grow up, and they grow up to be strong young men. And it's a very touchy topic. It's a very touchy set of circumstances because molestation and the violation of the young daughters of Zion have been taking place for millennia. This is not a new thing. All we got to look at is Tamar and King David and his sons and how that thing went down. And it's a grievous thing. We know that molestation and the violation of our daughters have been and continues to happen at an unprecedented rate. Whether it by brothers, uncles, cousins, it's a serious matter, and we understand, especially in this day and age, what happens to a young girl when her innocence has been taken. The psychological damage. Now you put on top of that women today that have not only had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 men that's been in her. But in addition to that, she's gone through childhood trauma of molestation. We have unprecedented examples. Anybody listening to my voice know or probably does know an aunt, a cousin, a sister, a daughter that has been violated by some man. It's a personal matter. It really is. It's a touchy subject. And going back to the King David situation, fast forwarding today, how would I respond if my own son violated his sister? How would I respond if an uncle, a brother, an elder, anybody that can overpower my daughter, how would I respond in that manner? Very nasty business. Very nasty business. Everybody has their limits. Everybody has a thought in their mind of how they would deal with a matter. But you never know until you're in the midst of it. Are you getting it? I tell you, I love my daughters. I love them dearly. I spend an extraordinary amount of resources making sure that they have everything that they need, and they are treated in such a manner that is of the utmost love and care. My wife and I even have protocols in terms of my own daughter. There's no business or no reason why I should be even seeing my own daughters naked. They know to close the door. I know to close the door to protect their innocence. And I'm their father. And I respect their privacy as they grow up to be young daughters and to grow into to be wives. And again, it's a very, very, very sensitive topic. So the answer to the question that I was posed, are you getting this? How would I respond if my son violated his sisters? I would respond very harshly. Everybody has their own temperament. Everybody has their own way of dealing with things. I am just speaking from a father dealing with a son, and how I would engage that situation. No one knows the thoughts of a man, and I think, when it comes to these things, they're private matters. And just like I would want to have people respect my privacy, I would respect others' privacy as well. But you never know what's going on. You never know how things are dealt with, because in such a manner, not only do I have to, or would I have to maintain the honor and integrity of my daughter, so do what I have to deal with the issues associated with my son. Very, 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 very touchy topic, but people just don't know. But to answer the question, how would I deal with my son in the event that he did something like that to my daughter or someone else's daughter? Very serious matters.